Humans with prep time versus analog horror. Now, this one right here is a very interesting matchup because it really depends on which series you're using of analog horror. So, but for this scenario, let's say that humanity has a month of prep time, and they're going against the one from the boiled one from Doctor Nowhere. Now we know from the Doctor Nowhere universe that basically the boiled one is a well, quote unquote demon, and when it latches onto you, you become paralyzed eventually, and you're forced to watch it stare at you sleeping or laying down until you die of natural causes like thirst or hunger, preferably thirst because it's quicker. But beyond that, if Earth had a month and we all knew about what this thing can do to people, can we survive it? Now, against this entity right here, this one is pretty interesting because it's not a physical one you can fight. Because from what we know, it's not. It is physical, but it's not in the way you can physically harm it. Hasn't been shown you can do that yet. So it seems more of a mental entity. So based on that alone, guns and nukes, that's out of the question. It just is. And we know it basically focuses on things like uh, TVs. It focuses on TVs and stuff, and or any kind of electronic device is going to try to get through and infect the person. And it says certain things over that TV to latch onto that person. And since in this scenario, humanity knows that's going to happen, and or it can happen beforehand, we will turn off all TVs, all radios, all everything that can pretty much have that signal go out to people, which makes the boiled ones phenomenon kind of just die out because people know now what it does way beforehand. And let's move on to Basswood County instead now. Basswood County, this one isn't really that big of an actual analog horror series yet because it has a few episodes, but it's basically like imagine the body snatchers or like skinwalkers. They take your skin, they take your appearance, and they have a more uh, horrifying appearance that's supposed to resemble you, but it's of course corrupt. And they break into people's houses, they try to kill them, or they kill them. I don't think there's any attempts. They just get you. There's no attempt. They just get you. But could we deal with them if we knew beforehand how they are? I think we could. So far, they have shown superhuman strength. They have shown strength that is above a human by ripping off arms casually from people. But if we knew where it might deploy at, let's say it deploys to Basswood County. This county isn't a real county, but let's say it deploys to that analog horror county, Basswood County. The military would get involved because forget any kind of local police or any kind of county police. That's really irrelevant in this scenario. We're really going to focus on the military, the U.S. military. Um, and at that point, they know that they're wandering around the entire county, multiple of them, minimum, maybe 3 or 4 at any given time around active. They're going to be on the case and actively in areas that they think they're going to be in at nighttime specifically, especially nighttime. And when they get there at nighttime, they're going to actually, probably either gun them down because so far they haven't shown to be immune to bullets. They're actual physical creatures, so they're not like mental monsters. They actually are something you can communicate with. So bullets can probably harm them if they're immune to bullets. We can use explosives or missiles or any kind of high grade weaponry we can use against them to harm them. And I think that with a month of prep time, we can easily beat them if they appear in one specific area. Now, another one from Dr. Nowhere's universe, we can say Locust. This one is a kind of a basic one, really, because it hasn't really shown to be too hostile. But I mean, it has killed people before, but it is physical. It's not a mental or a higher dimensional creature that we can't access. It has killed people before. It has killed humans before, so it has shown it can physically touch people. And based on just that alone, with a month of preparation time, we can take that one down too. And that's really all I want to get into about this one, about these ones. and because it's gonna be a short video for today. It's a very short video.